Okay, look, I get it. The WWE releases are getting ridiculous. And personally, I think there's more going on than just so called budget cuts. That being said, I saw a few, and if you have a right to your opinion, you have a right to where you want to stand. But I saw a few upset about some of the cuts. But I saw this one post with a bunch of black people fussing about B-Fab from Hit Row, or as Club Atlantis likes to call them, Skid Row, being upset about her being cut. I'm like, okay, of all the cuts, why this one? I'm sorry. To me, she was the typical, her gimmick was the typical ratchet black girl shtick that we've seen 100 times, and none of it has ever really worked. Not to mention, she wasn't that good. She wasn't that good in the ring, in my opinion. But it was like, oh, we black folks, we gotta stick together. Why? Why? Now, if this would have been Naomi, shown here during her days as SmackDown Women's Champion, if this would have been Naomi, I get it. I would get it. If this would have been any member of the Hurt Business, Bobby Lashley, MVP, Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander, if this would have been any member of them getting cut, and black fans particularly were upset, I would get it. They're all still good hands. They're all still talented. If this would have been the New Day, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, and Big E, who's the current WWE champion, by the way, if this would have been any of them getting cut, I would understand. They're actually good hands. They actually draw some money. They actually make you some money, and they're good hands in the ring, and they're talented. I still think their gimmick pretty much is a goon buck dancing gimmick, but hey, they make it work. So, although there's less buffoonery and buffoonery as before, so I can't really call it that anymore. But still, my point is made. If any of them was cut, I would understand the outrage. If this would have been Isaiah Swerve Scott from the aforementioned Hit Row, I would understand. He's actually talented, which, by the way, that man will always be kill shot to me. Every time I see Isaiah Swerve Scott, I think of when he was kill shot. And I'm sorry, if you've never seen War is Hell from Lucha Underground against Dante Fox, please see that match. But anyway, back on topic. If this would have been the Street Profits, I would understand. Angelo Dawkins and especially Montez Ford. By the way, on the side note, greatest frog splash since the heyday of Rob Van Dam. And definitely off to the side to the right, if this would have been definitely Bianca Belair's fine behind, definitely, which by the way, she's the wife of Montez Ford, also pictured there. If it definitely would have been her, because not only she look good, she got talent. She actually has real talent. Which, by the way, y'all know how I feel about Bianca Belair, especially after that mess with her and Becky Lynch back at SummerSlam, which I still have my ATSBS video up about that, which I still blame WWE for. Even if Becky Lynch did want to come back a heel, there was better ways to do it. But anyway, if this would have been Sasha Banks that would have got cut all of a sudden, I would understand. Love her or hate her, the woman has talent and she's making a name outside of WWE. I mean, I know people say she got stank attitude and this and that, but regardless, she's making something for herself and she actually has talent, unlike B-Fab. Ember Moon, who was also cut, I might add. I didn't hear this much outrage about her. And she's way more talented than some B-Fab. even out the jump. Now, some of it could go back to that situation with her husband, who wrestles on the indies, coming out with a shirt and everything, talk about king, where it says king of all black women. You can look that up, which was just corny as heck. I didn't even take it as racist so much as just dumb. But a lot of that could go back to that. But nevertheless, I haven't heard outrage for Ember Moon, and Ember Moon was way more talented than B-Fab. In fact, this chick right here is the only chick that I've ever seen make the ratchet gimmick kind of work, and that's Alicia Fox. And I was never really that much of a fan of Alicia Fox, but she actually did the ratchet gimmick almost successful. Her writing, though, her booking was not consistent, however, and I think that's what really hurt her, besides that and her outside the ring habits. But yeah, I don't get this mentality of why we gotta stick up for somebody black just because we're black. No, I want some quality. I want something behind. Like, I don't stick up for all black-owned businesses. Yeah, are there certain ones I go to? Yes, because they actually got quality. The owner puts out quality. Whether it's hair, whether it's personal hygiene products, food, whatever. They put out, the ones I do frequent, put out quality. They don't be putting out trash. I'm not going to support a trash business. Like in this case, I'm not going to support a wrestler with a wrestler, even a wrestler of color with a trash gimmick and with no talent just because they look like me. No, not happening. Anyway, I just had to get this rant out. I'm out.